Colin, welcome. You mentioned when you were up on the stage the key challenges for SPF Energy. What are they?
I think key challenge for all network operators is to be at the heart of facilitating low carbon technology and generally, helping us all get to meet the government's energy policy aspirations around sustainability, security of supply, and affordability. And for us, in our areas, a lot of it is about getting the most out of our existing network. So avoiding investment where we can, so absolutely optimising the capacity that's available, but where we have to investing efficiently and investing quickly, working with local authorities to get the necessary planning consent so that we're not holding people up in terms of connecting these technologies.
You mentioned as well issues between transmission and distribution. Are there issues?
There's not issues. There's a boundary between the transmission system and the distribution system, and certainly in our licence areas there are places where that in terms of capacity and the ability of those boundary assets to export generation onto the transmission system, the capacity of those assets is exceeded, and that there are things that we can do to fix that we can invest. But also, what we're doing more and more is just working very closely with national grids, where we're managing the flows in our network to prevent them exceeding the limits on these assets.
You also mentioned future grid architecture. Perhaps you could elaborate a little on that.
Yes, I mean, and future grid architecture, it's all about knowing what is happening on our system. Going back to one of the key things about getting the most out of our assets, actually knowing what's happening in real time. Typically, looking back, you would model what's happening on your network, and you make certain assumptions. If you have absolutely up to the minute accurate information what's happening at key points in your network, then you can have automated technology making decisions and taking actions, or you can actually take actions yourself. So it's about real time information, visibility, control, and being able to take commercial and technical actions to optimise what's on our network.
Project Visor as well, you mentioned. What is the aim of that?
Project Visor is working with, so that's us as in our transmission licensee capacity, working with National Grid and with Scottish Hydroelectric's transmission business to take some key points on our transmission system, and again in real time know what's happening, have very, very detailed analytics on what's happening with some of the key aspects of power system stability, voltage, phasor angles, vectors, things like that. And again, just being able to use that information to get the optimum outcome in terms of whether that's keeping the lights on or whether that's pushing assets as hard as possible to get renewable energy out of Scotland into England and Wales.
Fantastic, thank you.